Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. He'll bring it out. It's Hampton. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. He's going to take a shot. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Alabama! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, you want to make a statement early in a game. Your first offensive possession, you go 75 yards for the touchdown. Their opponent right now is literally in shock and awe. They're in disbelief. They don't even know what hit them.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful. They wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position.
And the quarterback brought up to and sacked at the 12.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game...
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And the Badgers decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. Can they catch it? Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. This offense has it with really good field position. Wide receiver comes in motion, trying to beat them to the edge with the jet sweep. Got enough for the first. Smashes ahead. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Love the play call offensively, attacking this defense in a lot of different ways. That time they used the jet sweep. They used the speed of the wide receiver to generate yet another first down.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. He'll do it himself. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Dropping back, it's Edwards. And down he goes back at the 3. The Badgers will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. There he goes. Open it up. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Motion from the wideout. Jet sweep to the receiver. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, still looking. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown time! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Dropping back, it's Edwards. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have. And
turning on the Jets. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
you got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
And the Badgers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands.
It's another safety. Can you believe this? 2nd of the game. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Finding open areas. First play of the drive comes from the 38. To the air, it's Simpson. The sweet feet buy a little time. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Steps away to find some room. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. He's loose. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Alabama! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the play, take on first down, wants to throw. Makes a connection. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They've got a first down here to open the period. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Edwards. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Badgers will punt it away on 4th down. Wants to bring it back, and he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Looking for a huge play. Snags it inside the 20. Finds some room. Touchdown, Bama! He got a step and just dusted the field.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll bring it out. It's Barry Johnson. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. And the Badgers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Edwards. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be 4th down. The Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. Takes it on the return. He's got great speed. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on the option. He'll toss it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Lewis. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. He's going to run it. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
He's moving out of the pocket. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Connection to the right. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Looking to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. And that one did not work.
And I got to know on offense, right? When I get in this situation down near the goal line, I got to get physical, finish my run forward, not start dancing around, going all over the place and losing yards. That's just...
Throw to the end zone, picked off.
And you wonder if that interception... Bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the starter.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Badgers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give out of the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Badgers send out the punt unit. And he muffs it. It's loose.
And that was almost a huge mistake by special teams. On the punt return, fumbling the football. They are so lucky that they jumped on that ball and that their offense is now going to take the field, because that could have been disastrous.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Russell. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Running to Green. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down.
These guys aren't human. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball.
Gonna take a shot. He's got it. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown time.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that said, let's send it back to the guys at Bryant-Denny Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions that you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. It's another safety. They get their 3rd one of this game. And they'll set up with a free kick from their own 20.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board and...
Wide open spaces. The tag. All spins away.
We always want to give the return guy all the credit, but how about the other 10 players going out and executing their blocks, getting a hat on a hat, and giving this return guy open field to work with? Just a great job.
They are so close to a score they can smell it on the first play of the drive, 1st and goal. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Snap it to the back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up, or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Badgers line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll move the wide receiver. Jet sweep headed to the edge. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Now improvising. At the 20, he's got space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Alabama!
Great decision by the quarterback, and there's a danger on defense. When you play man coverage against this guy, when you've got DBs and their backs are turned to the QB, if you're not careful, he'll just tuck it and run and take off. And by the time all those DBs and defenders had turned around, it was way too late. He was gone.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Kent State is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Josh Cribbs should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Buffalo.
Off the play fake on 1st down.
Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. That's reeled in. It's Hilton. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Badgers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And the Badgers will punt this one away. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Here comes that Alabama offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody.
There he goes! And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Bama!
He does a really nice job getting the snap, getting the ball to his wide receiver in stride so he continued to run full speed and make all those yards after the catch and get all the way to the end zone.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Badgers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quickly to the tight end. And they're able to make the tackle. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. And the Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. Great place to start for this offense. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Got enough space. Touchdown time. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
That Defenses have to play responsibility football, and you could tell they had the quarterback, but how about the running back? They didn't even play it off the pitch, and he takes full advantage. They constantly put this kind of stress on you with this option, and the defense, they were not where they were supposed to be, and they give up the explosive touchdown.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Badgers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He's in open space downfield. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every day.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Blasted as he lets it go. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. One final play before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Badgers will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Now on the return. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Makes the catch, it's Miller. At the 40, there he goes. Turning it on. The 20. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Finds the tight end. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. He can't make the catch. Had it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down.
You see an incompletion there.
Yo, what's up, bro?
The reason why this team is in such a hole right now in the 4th quarter is they have just not been able to find the explosive plays throwing the ball. And you got to wonder at this point, is it too little too late?
How's your day been?
They kick it away on 4th down. Makes the catch at the 35. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt.
Yo, Fraxter, thanks, bro.
Alabama offense onto the field. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
You're pretty good.
You play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Jukes his way for more. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
You know, in the running game, there's a lot of ways that you can attack a defense. You can do it conventionally with running backs, and we're seeing more and more teams use the quarterback in the RPO game and zone reads, but I love when you sprinkle in a little jet sweep. Use the athleticism of your wide receivers to help you go get first downs.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
A lot of eyeballs on the quarterback on this play, and that was able to freeze them for just that half second, and that allowed the receiver on the jet sweep to use his speed and get to the outside.
Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Goes to the option. Quick toss. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback and too much.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to
Rex, do you like football?
Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start the season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't
What
find
team
any
you
crease in
root for?
that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. Going to try to get it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. The Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Yo, Fraxter, what team do you root for?
Back and down he goes at the 24. And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because
there he goes. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
Colts.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Good job by the coverage.
Hey, Fraxter, see you. Have a good night. I'll probably be streaming again tomorrow.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Oh, a lot of space. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The Badgers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. The give to the left side. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give on the counter. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. You could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. But see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. To throw, it's Russell. Sends it downfield. Catch inside the 30 and still running. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. If there's time to pad the stats. And down he goes. Not sure about putting your quarterback in harm's way there, but that's going to do it. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yo, IG Faster. If you support me, I'll support you. I'm gonna sub to you too. Oops.
Anytime there's a top 10 clash, the focus of the entire nation zooms in on a game like that. When it's a conference showdown, the stakes are even higher. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Alabama Crimson Tide will take the field for the first possession of this game. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense, their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on 3rd down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Got a first down. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
On the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Yeah, and you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understanding the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
On the option. He'll toss it. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. This rivalry might not be as bitter for Alabama as the ones against Auburn or Tennessee, or for Georgia, the ones against Florida or Georgia Tech. But when Alabama and Georgia have met over the past decade or so, no matchup has been more impactful across the SEC or college football.
Oh, there's no doubt. Georgia's had a Bama problem. I mean, they've kind of had their number. Obviously got over the hurdle for the national championship, but some great teams that have been held back because Alabama's dominance. This is a big rivalry. This is a huge day for the Dogs.
Anytime these teams play, it feels like a national championship. Even more than an SEC championship. We've seen that time and time again. But one thing I know, Georgia's defense is going to know where Ryan Williams is lining up each and every play, because the true freshman last year ate this defense alive.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
So Georgia's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
He gets it away from his own end zone. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. And there he goes. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Jet sweep to the edge. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
So many offenses do this, right? They run the jet sweep. This defense was more than ready. They see it all the time. They got the penetration. That play had no chance to be successful.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Makes a man miss. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Looking to buy time. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Alabama! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. K-State has the lead right now. The Little Apple has been buzzing all week. But this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They are up by 7 over UCF. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it. This one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Men?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Dogs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Fires to the tight end. And they'll knock him down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Bell. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early
what's up,
stats
Heisman?
before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period.
And you said can you Jonesy throw a baseball? Use travel ball?
Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Branch. Good call. Good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now a lot of work work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Grabbed over the middle. It's dealt. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Out of the gun, the inside give. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Ball's out. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Yeah. That's
Whole bit of look out.
Touchdown,
Bama! The defense takes matters into its own hands. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
You know, they say sometimes you got to be at the right place at the right time, and that linebacker was. When that ball came free, he saw it immediately, was able to scoop it, show you the speed. He takes it back for a long touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark it down at the 27. And the Dogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Rides to the back. Got a little space. Oh, he's got some space. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
To the air. It's Stockton. Pocket breaking down. Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Georgia sends out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes that Alabama offense. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll try to hit the sideline on the jet sweep. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Quarterback moving. Trying to make magic on the scrap. It's a seam wide open. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks. Now on 1st down from the 43. Looking to throw on 1st down. Powers through the defender. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Pressure coming. Takes a hit as he fires. Wide open downfield. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown Tide!
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. To the air on 1st down. Extending the play. He'll pull it down. Quick stepping. No, he loses the ball after the huge gain.
When you start to get that offense going and start having success, you got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, I take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw. It's Stockton. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. Ernie on the Jets. They pick up the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Georgia going up tempo. To the air on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas between the hedges in Sanford Stadium.
Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. He'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. to the air. It's Stockton. Working that left side now. Still running at the 40. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Got his man in the middle. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run play action. There's the pressure. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. With the catch, it's Thomas. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. The field goal is no good. Hoping to cut into that lead, and they did not. The lead is huge. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Crimson Tide can't dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. On the option. He'll pitch it.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
Looking for room at the 30. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. He's going to take off. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Alabama! I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the credit of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Auburn went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's house and prove you're legit. And did the Tigers ever do that? Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. The Dogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Stockton. And the defense is going to get 2 for the safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Number 92, set to kick it away.
Finding an escape route.
The return brings it out to the 32, and the Alabama offense will take over.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Look out, he's got room. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He's going to try to knock one. Oh, they blocked the kick. He's got the ball, and it's live. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another 1st down. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Well, guys, so far this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Now he's going to break the pocket. Took care of it himself. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put them down and go get 1st downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Moving away from pressure. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
And defensively, you've got
Yo,
to know
what's
this
up?
guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside
How
the
your day
cage.
been?
Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get 1st downs.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Forced out of the pocket.
Teddy.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama! With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by Hill.
And the extra point was good. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early. Georgia lining up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it on? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going...
He's loose. Wide open spaces. And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. Looking to throw on first down. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. He'll take a shot.
No.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
This reminds me of the guy I used to play for in college down in Gainesville, the head ball coach. He used to like to do this. He would have big leads in the 4th quarter. He was still letting his QBs throw it deep down the field.
Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Yo, you been playing any COD today?
New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Dropping back, it's Russell. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback adapted.
You been playing any COD today?
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, there are people playing. I might try to
now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And man, is that a just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe.
Makes the catch down the right side. There he goes. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the 10. Run out of bounds just before he can get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got to kick in the door. A first down run on the doorstep. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous play. A late touchdown.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen.
And it's blocked. Now he can return this. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with trying to beat the D deep. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees...
You like college football 26? College football?
Catch and stride inside the 15. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Russell. Still looking, on the move. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
With that last touchdown, it looks like they're going to start this season 4-0, and you've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far from this team. We knew coming in on paper this team had a chance this season, but until the lights go on, until you actually go out and do it for real, you can't believe just how good they are. They've shown now, starting 4-0 on the year, this is a team that's going to contend for a national championship.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to...
They come up with their second safety of the game. You don't see that very often. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Oh, he's got a chance.
So what time are you in live? I need that yet.
He'll start this drive firing. Moves away as he feels pressure. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Across the 45. Turning it on. There he goes. They're able to make the stop, but this offense running plays and racking up yards all the way to the end as they get the W. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads.
Alright, you can stream now because I'll go to COD
These
now.
guys had something to prove today, and man, did
If
they
not, I
go
might
out
play
and do
one
it.
more.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a college football playoff caliber team, if they play like that.
Did you hear me?